Welcome to your November 2020 love reading. We're going to be doing my favorite spread, which is what is your person thinking and feeling about you? What are they going to do about it? And what will be the outcome of that? And vice versa. What are you thinking about your person of interest or significant other? What are you going to be doing about it? And what will be the outcome of all of your thoughts and actions as a whole? Now, I do want to note that we won't be doing extended readings this month, but I will be doing a bonus where I pull 3 cards from the Lover's Oracle, and it's only 99 cents. So I'll tell you how to find that at the very end. And also at the end, I'll be pulling a card for your finances out of the Law of Attraction Finance deck. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey there, Leos. Let's get into your November love reading. What is November's person of interest or significant other thinking and feeling about Leo at this time? And, if you have several loves, Leo, this just came to me. I don't know who it resonates with, but, it's whoever you're thinking of specifically for this reading. Unless one of the other ones shows up if I mention a sign or something, but then it could be interplaying. But I do read these generally for those of you who are single and taken, so I will refer to different scenarios. So just keep that in mind. What is Leo's person of interest or significant other thinking and feeling? The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Hopefully you're not dealing with a Gemini, even though I almost said that, because they had this as upright in their reading. And if you're dealing with them, they definitely don't feel like things are as reciprocal as you may think that they are. But if you're not dealing with a Gemini, then whoever your person is may feel like you're not being very fair to them. Or they may feel like you give them more than they can give. This is about give and take. So, or they feel like you don't give them as much as they give you. And it can be, monetarily, financially, or otherwise. It could be, time and effort as well. Time is money. So I do consider time to be pentacles often as well. Now, we're going to go ahead and pull a clarifier on that. But first, let's see what your person of interest or significant other is going to do about how they're thinking and feeling about you at this time, Leo. What is Leo's person of interest or significant other going to do? King of Cups. So you could be dealing with, I'm just throwing it out there, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but they definitely feel like they love you and they want to be with you, and they may feel like you are very loving as well. There's a lot of love here between you. It's very involved. It's very mature. This is the highest card in the Minor Arcana as far as love goes, Cups. So it doesn't matter whether you're dealing with a male or female. If they're in their Cups energy, they are going to be very loving towards you and very mature about how they go about things. And what is going to be the outcome of how Leo's person is thinking and feeling about Leo this time. Now, sometimes when we're dealing with Cups, whether they could be another sign aside from the ones I named for this card, or they could have water in their chart. But sometimes when we're dealing with Cups, they could be holding back emotionally a little bit too. A little reserved is the King of Cups, knowing when to be emotional and when not to. Slightly strategic about it, where usually the queens are more strategic. With the Queen of Cups, she's very nurturing. With the King, he's actually a little bit more strategic when I feel like with the Cups here. So it may seem like your person is cold at times because they're so emotionally mature. They're not going to let you, they're not going to meet you. Not let you, but meet you on any other level. So if they feel like you're coming at them in any way that isn't highly evolved emotionally, they won't even recognize it, whether they do and choose not to, or whether they just don't see it at all. So you could feel like they're slightly cold at times, but they still are very loving towards you, very positive and unconditional kind of love here. So what is going to be the outcome of what Leo's person is thinking and feeling about them at this time? Judgment. The Devil in reverse. Yeah, it kind of reiterates what I'm saying. They're not judging you. It's unconditional love. The Devil. There is no toxicity here. This is also indicating to me that, whatever imbalance is going on here isn't going to be resolved through the end of the year. Because the Devil also represents Capricorn season, which is the end of the year. So as far as time frames go, we're in Scorpio season now, right on the cusp of Saggy as I'm posting these, and the Devil. So they're still going to love you through the end of the year, but they may not feel this balance. But again, we'll clarify. But also, they're not judging you, and they won't meet you on any kind of toxic level. They're very pure and genuine towards you, Leo. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card to see what you, Leo, are thinking and feeling about your person of interest or significant other at this time. Now, if you are single, what's happening here is you have some sort of, your person is maybe working on their finances or imbalances in their life, just in regards to their stability and their resources, but they're ready for love, they're emotionally mature, and they're not judging it or thinking about it. They're not stuck on any toxic exes, so that's good news, right, Leo? So, okay, what is Leo thinking and feeling about their person of interest or significant other at this time? The Three of Wands. So they may be at a short distance from you. They could even be in your neighborhood with the Three of Wands. Usually I indicate this as an hour or two away trip, whether that be by plane, train, or automobile. But it can also indicate moving closer to one another. So if they are around you, you're thinking that they're either coming into you or they're slightly out of your reach, but just slightly, you know? And so you're wanting to come towards them or have them come towards you, but you feel like a little bit of a journey. And like I said, it could even be a few blocks away. They're in your neighborhood. It could also be Three of Wands, but they're just not quite, you know, maybe you live near each other, but you're not bumping into each other. So you feel like, oh my goodness, like I can't, when can I get a hold of my person, you know? And maybe if you are in a relationship, you feel like, you know, they don't quite live close enough. Like you can't quite be with them as much as you would like, or something of that nature. And if you live together, it could be your person went on a short trip, or you did, or one of you is planning it for the holidays, and maybe you're not going together. And actually, for some of you, you could be going on a short trip together for Thanksgiving, possibly. It depends what state you live in, I guess. And what is going to be the behavior of how Leo is thinking and feeling about their person of interest or significant other at this time? What is going to be the behavior about how Leo is thinking and feeling about their significant other or person of interest at this time? The Moon. So, you know, we have that Gemini full moon coming on at the end of the month, but I do feel like it's a partial eclipse as well. But here, you know, in this illustration, see this, you know, it's a Leo, it's like a panther, it's a little mountain lion type of kitty cat here, looking in the pool and seeing, you know, itself as much greater than it is. So emotionally, you're connected to your person, but you may have a little bit of an ego issue for some of you. I hate to call you know, anyone out on that, only for a small few of you, but for some of you, you could be feeling like you're not quite big enough for this, so you're trying to see yourself in a bigger light, you know, and vibrate on that higher level with your person. But also for some of you, it could be that you feel like this relationship is very significant to you and how you appear in the world, Leo. And so emotionally, this kind of keeps you attached. Now, your person does seem emotionally healthy, so I don't know that that's necessarily a bad person, but it may be a little bit about perspective emotionally for you here. Like, what are your real needs and wants? Are they as great as you think that they are? Is there really a distance between you two? So the way you're going to behave is you might be compensating a little bit here, Leo, but you also are very emotionally attached and very loving towards your person as well. But maybe trying to get to that King of Cups level with them, knowing that you're going to have to be greater than you are to really appreciate this relationship. Not greater than you are, but knowing like that they only accept that higher vibration, so you're trying to stay in that energy. So what is going to be the outcome for how Leo's person of interest and significant others thinking and feeling, and how Leo is thinking and feeling at this time about this scenario? The Ace of Pentacles. So this is a big new beginning. It's kind of like a manifestation where there isn't, you know, a lot of effort here with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, not a lot of reciprocity, maybe even not communication for some of you. Here is this big new beginning that your person, you know, maybe doesn't see, and you feel like there's a slight distance, but you two are going to get together and have this big new beginning. But I want to pull some clarifiers, especially about these Pentacle cards here and the Moon. tell me about the Six of Pentacles being in reverse here in regards to Leo's person of interest or significant other's thoughts. Now, I do want to warn you that this deck is a little bit graphic, so I've marked the videos 18 and over. If you're uncomfortable with that, you know, not every single one is graphic, but there might be a few that come out. You can go ahead and skip to the end of the reading or go on to the bonus. And the way that you get to the bonus reading is you click the link in the description if you're on YouTube, or in the bio if you're watching on IGTV. It'll take you to my product catalog, and you scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see Leo November 2020 bonus extended love reading, and I will be doing a 3-card spread with the Lover's Oracle. It's, like I said, 99 cents at this time, so it's a really great special for November because it's a quick reading, but they're very nice as well. I really like the ones I've done so far, and I'll be doing yours right after this, of course. So tell me a little more about the Six of Pentacles in regards to the situation. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So your person, either there was some deceit in the past, and they just, you know, because of that, they're like, you know what, I'm not even gonna go there with Leo. I'm gonna stay in my high energy. Or it could be that there was a lack of communication in the past, or some kind of miscommunication in the past. This card usually is deception or hiding things, but see here, they're back to back, so they really do want to communicate, but we're dealing with swords in reverse. So it's just like they don't know how to move forward with you. Maybe they feel like every time they try to, they don't get anywhere. They can't get you to turn around, so they're just not really going to be making a lot of effort at this time. They're not even really thinking about it because they might have felt a little defeated with you in the past. Now, if you're single and this is your person coming in, they're letting go of anything in the past that didn't work, that was imbalanced. They're not looking at that at all, and they also aren't going to deal with anything that's, you know, imbalanced. So they're right here in the middle in this energy, but you know, that's good because they're very much ready for you. You're not going to be dealing with someone who's still stuck on one of their exes. And tell me a little more about this. The Six of Wands. So although they feel like, you know, with the Six of Pentacles here, things aren't balanced, there's not reciprocity. As far as communication goes, they just feel very disconnected from you. They feel very passionate towards you, but it's almost in this, it's like a conflict of interest kind of way. You know, they're out here, he's probably working and she's, you know, it's like they're having this secret rendezvous here. And in the traditional deck, the Six of Wands is kind of a battle. So it's a battle of, it's like they're struggling to stay away from you because they're very physically attracted to you. And, you know, Leo, you are Wands energy as well. And if you're single, they're kind of like, they're feeling very much like they're ready for a physical relationship, even though they've let go of everything in the past. So when they come in emotionally, they're going to want to be physical with you, Leo. Whether you're in a relationship and you're going through some things, or it's someone new you're meeting, they still are very physically attracted to you, Leo. So go ahead and tell me about the Three of Wands down here. Why is Leo feeling and thinking a little bit of distance between their person? Death. So there hasn't been any changes for a while, even slow changes. If you're single, Leo, you haven't felt like, you know, anything's really come in for you in your area. No one's come in. And if you're in a relationship, you just feel like, you know, death is gradual changes. And so you just feel like nothing's really changed in a while. Maybe there's some stagnancy in this relationship. And if there was things between you in the past and you two are in separation right now, it's like there's not a lot going on to change that. But I do feel like you two are very close together for most of you, or will be taking trips, short trips around each other soon. And you have that on your mind, Leo, that they are close in your proximity or will be very soon. So go ahead and give me a card about the Moon. The Nine of Swords in reverse. So you're not going to stay up late at night worrying and thinking about this, Leo. You're just emotionally trying to connect and vibrate with your person, maybe especially in regards to having watched this reading. And then tell me, I feel like I pretty much understand here what's going on. We've discussed that already. So tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about this big new beginning for Leo and their person to make this a tangible thing. The Eight of Cups. So there is a little bit of a power struggle here. They may be coming on a little bit strong emotionally, the way that you feel, and that's why maybe you feel like, you know, watch out for any sense of like feeling like you're better than them, Leo, because here you may feel like you're too big for this relationship, when in reality it's like exactly what you need. But for some of you, it's just that it's like there's a little bit of an emotional push and pull. Sometimes they're a little bit heavy or come on too strong, or perhaps you feel like you feel more for them than they do for you. But even though this is kind of an energy that is a little uncomfortable sometimes, it's actually showing that you two do have quite a bit of emotion for each other and are going to be able to have this big new tangible beginning. But let me go ahead and pull one more clarifier for that one. That was too many, if you can see there. Way too many. Let me pull one more clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Cups in reverse. So we had the Five of Cups, didn't we? No, maybe I lied. No, we had the Six. No. Okay, sorry about that. So the Five of Cups in reverse, you know, the Five of Cups is this it's just like emotionally you two are not really, you have those feelings, but it's like you're afraid to come at each other emotionally. So if this is going to happen, it's going to be physical, and then that's going to help you two to launch into something more tangible, because the feelings are there, but it's like when you two come to each other with your feelings, it's not quite, it's like not, it's that miscommunication, like I'm talking about, that slight feeling of deception, where it's like you both know you have feelings, but in acknowledging your own, it's hard for you two to admit you have feelings. Like you're not out and out like, oh, I love you, you know. And even if you are, then the other one's kind of like, so there's this weird push and pull going on emotionally, but that's actually kind of what's tying you two together. And I don't feel like it's toxic with the Devil in reverse. I just feel like it's something that you two have to work through, and it's going to make you much stronger and more balanced. So I hope this helped bring some clarity to some of you Leos out there, and I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you from the Law of Attraction deck. And if you feel like you want to dig into this more, or you want your own personal reading, because maybe this didn't quite resonate for you, or you want some clarification on it, you can again click on one of those links to my extended, which would be the bonus this month, and personal readings. And at the top you can see the personal readings, and the best one right now to order, because I'm not super available for, you know, the video chat or the messaging and all of that. I will be come next week, but I'm not currently this week. You can order a Q&A session, and so what you'll do is you'll go ahead and order it, and then you can put your question into Messenger to me, to Madeline, and I will get back to you with a video response within 24 hours, about a 10-minute read. So anyways, let's go ahead and pull one card from the Law of Attraction deck that we have here for Leo. My life is as good as I allow it to be. Many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them, which is good because we're talking about emotions here. And then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action. And because of the misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their action. So then they try harder by offering more action, but still things do not improve. It's kind of what Gemini's one was saying too, in a way. So you want to really visualize and focus what you want with this person, you know, because obviously you don't feel like you can come towards each other. So if you can visualize, then you two will get those impulses, and your subconscious is very powerful, Leo. So even by you visualizing, it's going to prompt them to take some actions as well. And that's going to get you a lot further than trying to compensate by, you know, reaching out to them or fearing reaching out to them and not getting anywhere, right? So you can definitely do it through visualizing and getting those action impulses rather than pushing at it or feeling this conflict about it. So it says, like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. And with that being said, you know, accept that you can be with this person if you want to, and if you're in a relationship, accept that it can be good and it doesn't have to be complicated. But when you come up to these, you know, emotional blockages in each other and working through these things with each other, don't get discouraged. Be like, you know what, this is making us stronger, and try to think about it as positively as you can, because when the universe is abundant, there's an abundant amount of love for you and through this person as well. So I hope this helped bring you some clarity, Leo. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and light. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope to see the rest of you in the bonus. Thank you.